You say that slavery has nothing to do with you and slavery was back there. And I ask you the question then, what language do you speak? When did you learn that language? Was that the language African people were speaking when we were taken into slavery? What kind of food do you eat? You say soul food? Was that the food of African people? What kind of clothes are we wearing? Were these the clothes of African people? What kind of names do we respond to? Why is it that African names sound strange to us now? What kind of God do you worship? Was this the God you were praying to before you were brought to these shores? Was this the religion you had before you were brought to these shores? Can you name one African God?
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself who taught you to hate being what God gave you. We teach you to love the hair that God gave you.
Love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired. He's fired!
You also had people that were very fine people on both sides. I think there's blame on both sides, and I have no doubt about it, and you don't have any doubt about it either.
Congressman John Lewis should spend more time on fixing and helping his district, which is in horrible shape and falling apart. All talk, 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 no action or results. Sad.
You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. 58% of your youth is unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose? Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. Like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. Knock the crap out of him, would you? Seriously.
He was so obnoxious and so loud. He was screaming. And they did, I don't know, rough up. Maybe he should have been roughed up, because it was absolutely disgusting what he was doing.
Will you unequivocally condemn David Duke and say that you don't want his vote or that of other white supremacists in this election?
Well, just so you understand, I don't know anything about David Duke, okay? I don't know anything about what you're even talking about with white supremacy.
Well, you've got David Duke just joined, a bigot, a racist, a problem. I mean, this is not exactly the people you want in your party.
The state of Hawaii says this is official. He was born in Hawaii on this date. Here it is. Why do you deny that?
A lot of people do not think it was an authentic certificate.
Donald, you're beginning to sound a little ridiculous. I have to tell you.
You are. Well,
he insisted to CNN that the so-called Central Park Five were still indeed guilty. At the time, Trump took out full-page ads in newspapers calling for New York to reinstate the death penalty.
If the woman died, I think they should be executed.
President Trump tweeted, sadly, because President Obama has done such a poor job as president, you won't see another black president for generations. A great African-American president hasn't exactly had a positive impact on the thugs who are so happily and openly destroying Baltimore.